Team Zapp. First play of the ball game is a pass play right over the middle, and that's 7 points on the board for Team Juice. And that's the way this one starts, with a bang, a touchdown on the first play of the game. Right over the middle, Team Juice on their first pass, and 7-0. They come in here 0-2 in pool play, but are still alive to advance into the championship bracket. They'll need a victory over Team Zapp. Team Zapp comes in with a record of 1-1, lost in overtime to Lone Star, and defeated the Ducks in their second game. First play from scrimmage, Elijah Hernandez. Over the middle, that's tipped incomplete. Nice defense played that time by the Zapp. Or check that by the Juice. Juice in the red uniforms with the black trim. The Team Zapp are in the green uniforms with the gold trim. Elijah Hernandez is the quarterback. And again, we're still battling with trying to get team rosters across the board. It's going to get more difficult for us as the day goes on. A second pass is incomplete by the Team Zapp, and it brings up third down. In this format, this is a pylon format, meaning you get 3 downs here to complete a first down. If not, you turn it over on downs. There's no advancement of the ball and an interception. Touchdown results in 7 points. Pass play over the middle. That's caught. That's a first down for Team Zapp, and yards after the catch right down the middle. Big gain that time on a completion to Davion Serrato out of Edinburgh Vela. First down for Team Zapp as they convert with their backs against the wall. They gave up a touchdown to start this game, and now Team Zapp knocking on the door trying to tie this game up. They lost in their overtime opener. Looking to throw. Time, and a pass is caught inside the 5, stepping down to around the 2. Brings up second and goal for Team Zapp. The quarterback, Elijah Hernandez, and his receiving core across the Rio Grande Valley. Wide right goes Kyler Castillejo, also out of San Benito, as they're in the extended huddle. And now they break out. Also breaking out wide right is Sebastian Cortez out of McCallum Memorial. Out to the left-hand side is C.J. Ortiz out of La Feria. Second down in a goal situation for the Zapp. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter over the middle. That's caught. Touchdown by Davion Serrato out of Edinburgh Vela. Ties the game up, and Team Zapp answers with 6 points, make it 7. And it will be the Juice with the football after this.
First Community Bank, we believe in small.
Hi, we're the Lady Wildcats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Back here, a long pass in the back of the end zone is reeled in, and that's a touchdown for Team Juice. And that's using every bit of the field for the score. And this lightning in a bottle offense of Team Juice coming out swinging here in this ball game. 2 plays from scrimmage, 2 touchdowns scored, and they go up 14-7. So showing a true 7-on-7 style that anything can happen. That's as fast as a drive can be. Elijah Hernandez now drops back for Team Zapp. Looking, that's over the left side. It's incomplete in the direction of C.J. Ortiz. Team Juice, even if we did have their rosters, would be most difficult to rattle off players and locations where they come from. They're one of the rare teams when we cover these 7-on-7 events that do not have numbers or any identification whatsoever that can assist us in who's making plays. Team Zapp, on the other hand, gave us the players' names, numbers are on their uniforms, and the schools they're attending. Hernandez, the rifles that pass, that's caught. Inside the 30, that'll be enough for a first down for Team Zapp. He goes right back to Davian Zerato. Vela High School is where Zerato attends. Hernandez, the quarterback out of San Benito. Ivan Chavez on the team from Mission. Jorge Pinon from PSJA Southwest, also listed on this roster. They're here from Los Fresnos, from Hanna, from McCallum Memorial, Harlingen South, La Feria, Porter, Brownsville, St. Joseph. All on this Zapp team. Hernandez looks to throw again. Left-hand side, got a man, and incomplete. Looking in the direction of Kevin Garcia, who had a step behind the defender. Just couldn't catch up to that one. We're in San Antonio, Texas. It's a Christian high school, San Antonio Christian. Terrific facility here, and we're on, right now the camera's on field number 2. Eventually we'll slide back over for the championship on the other field, which is to our right. Pass play for the Team Juice. That's a short completed pass. After that turnover on downs, the Juice up 7 points with the ball. In this pylon scoring at 7 points if you score a touchdown, you're given an option of going for an 8th point on a 2-point conversion of sorts. Make it, you do get the 8 points. You miss it, though, and you drop down to 6 points. So traditionally, these teams all go for just the 7 points on the board after they score and leave it at that. On a rare occasion, you'll see a team go for 2 late to avoid overtime. Pass play over the middle. That's caught right down central. That's a first down for Team Juice. This team, again, has their backs against the wall. Now, if they are to win here, then you're looking at a tiebreaker situation because 3 teams will all be sitting at 1 and 2 in pool play. The Ducks, well, could make a difference as they're playing in their game. If the Ducks get a win, they would go to 2 and 1. That's behind a receiver, incomplete. If Team Zapp wins this, they go to 2 and 1, and they assure themselves of being in the championship bracket. A loss, they would drop to 1 and 2. A win, the Juice would go to 1 and 2, and then everyone's looking on the other field, where if the Ducks lose, they would be 1 and 2. So there's your 3-team tie, 2 teams advancing into the lower bracket and 1 team up into the championship bracket. As they're telling us, the top 2 teams in pool play advance into that championship bracket. That's in the end zone. That's incomplete, just out of reach for Team Juice. And the drive continues here. Share the link on our social media if you're watching on our Facebook. Encourage other fans to know these games are going on, if you will. Please share the link. And also tune in, let us know where you're watching these games from. It's always neat to see how far the reach is on our broadcast. My wife Dahlia on the camera over doing some calisthenics while we're here doing the game. Pass play in the end zone. Man open, caught, touchdown, Team Juice. And they stay perfect on the game on possessions and scores. Team Zapp has the football after this.
Album from the past. First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are back here. We're at San Antonio Christian High School on a Saturday afternoon. We're about an hour behind schedule. Back in at quarterback now, Luigi Cristiano. We saw him earlier in the day. His pass is incomplete. Looking in the direction of C.J. Ortiz. It's batted out of there defensively by Team Juice. Second down coming up for the Team Zapp. Zapp took on that Lone Star Dream Team in their first game in pool play. Took them to overtime and lost 20-14. Dream Team is playing right now against the Ducks. Right now, all eyes on Team Zapp trying to advance. Cristiano gets that one and it's completed. This time he finds Kyler Castilleja. And Team Zapp down 2 scores in this 25-minute game with a running clock. Still time, but you're going to have to score and get a stop eventually here and flip this. Down 2 scores, it puts a lot of pressure on the team on the lower side of that scoreboard. Cristiano looks to throw again. This time he lofts to the left-hand side. That's caught inside the 5. Catch made by Sebastian Cortez. Nice touch displayed that time by Luigi Cristiana out of Brownsville St. Joseph High School. And a first and goal situation coming up for Team Zapp. Cristiano, a big, tall quarterback, able to scan the field well, has a strong arm as well. Touchdown in the middle of the end zone, and 7 on the board for Team Zapp. Back and forth we go. Zapp needs to stop. Juice has the football after this.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts,
at HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
Banners, and more, then Chewy's is there
blaze a trail
for every
for future
team and every
generations.
sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community.
It's not just about
Chewy's
equipping
Custom
students with
Sports
skills for
in
the
San
future.
Benito.
We awaken their potential.
Back here, Team Juice with the football. They'll throw it and complete a pass. You do have options in this format of 7-on-7 football. You can hand the ball off and run, and we've seen some teams utilize that option. In other 7-on-7 formats, no rushing is allowed. Either way, there's still no rushing of the passer, so the quarterback is just given a 4-second window in which to deliver a pass. Completed pass there for Team Juice as they move the ball a little further downfield. Kevin Naro here with us, up taking some photos. He's also putting together a story which will be in our Real Sports Live publication, which comes out this Friday. It'll be our 2nd edition. 100,000 copies going across our broadcast region. So I encourage you to pick up your copy of Real Sports Live in print. Team Juice here in this 7-on-7 coverage out of San Antonio, Texas on a Sunday. Send a man in motion left-hand side, looking over the middle, though. That's out of reach and incomplete. Team Zapp trying to get stingy here and stay within 1 score. Team Juice has been letter perfect thus far on the offense, scoring each time they've had their hands on the ball. Lengthy period between snaps here. Team Juice, man in motion right to left. They'll look to throw, and it's going to be caught by the motion man. A few yards after the catch as he takes it down to the 5. Stays out of the end zone, though, so Team Zapp still trying to hold off this score. Team Juice, if you're just joining us, scored on the first play from the start of this game on a long pass play. Followed that up with a score on another one-play drive. And then a sustained drive, showing a little flexibility in the offensive end. Here with the ball at the 5. Looking to score, looking over the middle. That's delivered. It's batted down, incomplete. And it brings up 3rd down inside the 10-yard line for Team Juice. Team Juice has two teams here today. We were told the other team is their elite group. This is still a tough group of players. They'll look there. What a catch. Touchdown, Team Juice. Acrobatic one-handed, reeling it in. 7 on the board for Team Juice. And they go up 28-14. Team Zapp has the football right after this.
No matter where you're from or where you're
Music
headed,
lovers, you have to
there's a
stop and
place
see
for
the
you to
assortment of
flourish
records,
at
tapes, and records
HCISD.
memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records.
Back here, Team Zapp looking for a bundle right-hand side, and it was a wide-open receiver, but an incomplete pass. Sebastian Cortez out of McCallum Memorial was racing over there. Was literally wide open on that play. But an incomplete pass brings up second down for Team Zapp. Team Zapp with the invitation for us to come up here and cover this. They'll be traveling next week to Katy. Looking to throw is Cristiano. That's a nice catch in the middle of the field. Castellano makes a couple of moves. Or Castiego, that is. Short gain on the play for Team Zapp. The Katy tournament next week is a championship national qualifier at 7-on-7. And Team Zapp, which is still in the process of constructing their full roster, looks to qualify for the national tournament. Another pass play overthrown. Looking for Sebastian Cortez. That's an incomplete pass and a quick 3-and-out for Team Zapp. Team Juice up 14. Sends the offense back on the field.
Every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, and
Back here, this is Team Juice with the football and a 2-score lead. Looking for a bundle on first down. They'll settle for a short pass, deflected incomplete. Defended over there by Gavin Coca out of Edinburgh Vela on the defensive side. Speaking of defense, it looks like a defensive battle going on over there between the Ducks and the Lone Star Dream Team. Lone Star came into that game 2-0. The Ducks at 0-2. Or check that, the Ducks at 1-1. They'll get into a tiebreaker situation if certain things play out here between these two teams. Completed pass there for Team Juice. Because of the fact they went over the top a couple of plays, you have to respect that, and that is opening up a lot of this stuff on the underneath routes and in the middle of the field for Team Juice. Our coverage of high school basketball continues tomorrow with playoff coverage. Santa Rosa Warriors playing in Kingsville. We also have flag football coverage in McAllen tomorrow night. Nice move made, yards after the catch, takes it down to around the 15-yard line for Team Juice. And this offense is just on sync, on the same page, and moving the ball downfield at will. They'll whistle that one down and call a penalty on a play against the Juice, and that will turn it over, though, and give it to Team Zapp. Still 5:16 remaining here in the game. It's a running clock of 25 minutes once they blow the whistle to start it off. Zapp will have to score quickly and get it back and see if they can have some late game magic. That one's going to be caught. One play touchdown as Davian Serrato reels it in. Hernandez on the money with a pass, 7 on the board. And that's exactly what you script up if you're a Team Zapp fan. You need that quick score. Now you need the ball back in your hands. And you're coming off a defensive stand in which you did force the ball to be turned over on downs. Team Juice, which after scoring on their first 2 possessions, has been anything but a team in a hurry. And so they'll look to milk the clock with this lead. Looking for a bundle, right-hand side, man open, caught, touchdown. Third one-play drive for score for Team Juice. And they go back up by 14. Three times on a single play. Team Juice takes a length of the field. Elijah Hernandez for Team Zapp brings it back, looking right-hand side, got a man down inside the 10, move made it the 5, down to the 3, first and goal coming up. Sebastian Cortez made a catch. Suddenly we have just opened this thing up. Both offenses with big plays. 3 consecutive plays. Hernandez looks to throw, waits, delivers, ball knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Davian Serrato. Second down and goal coming up for Team Zapp. This team has got to be in a hurry-up mode. They need to score, the ball back, and then another score. Looking to throw. There it is. Touchdown scored. Team Zapp back to within 7. Still 3 minutes left here in this game. Team Juice will have the football. And again, they scored that touchdown with 2:50 on the clock. And nearly 30 seconds is gone before they take their first snap. Looking for a bundle down the left-hand side. That's incomplete. A lot of contact down there between receiver and defender. And because the ball got knocked away deep downfield, it takes a while to retrieve it. And so the Juice can take even more time off the clock before taking the snap. They may be able just to milk this clock down to zeros before the Team Zapp can get back on the field if they were to get a stop. Second down here, you get 3 downs to complete a first down. Team Juice looking for a bunch again. Left-hand side, that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Team Juice. And somewhere back there is the receiver who made that catch. That was as far out of our camera range as you can get. But a touchdown nonetheless. And that will do it in this ball game. Team Juice wins this game. 42-28, your final score. And we're going to have to wrap this up really quick because of the fact they're going to go from pool play right into bracket play in a blink of an eye. We'll try to get some teams and some rosters and some scoreboards set up. And we'll keep you posted. This is Real Sports Live. Thanks for joining. Tune in later.